Success is always about the preparation and the consultation. So before I do any collections or if I do a certain video shoot, I have to sit with my talent and we discuss like the overall feeling and vibe that we're going for in the collection. And once she accepts it, it's all cool. If they don't, if they're kind of iffy, then if they don't believe in it, it won't play off right. It's just like in the salon, it's the exact same thing. It all goes back to the consultation. The consultation is almost as important as your technical skills. So always put a lot of emphasis and details in the consultation, because the consultation, whether for video shoots or in the salon work, that is what will make or break you. Okay, so here we're going for that pinwheel color technique. It's a foil technique, and the philosophy behind a pinwheel, think of like a bicycle wheel, and think about all those little spokes that give you the geometric support to make you ride fast. So all those little spokes, geometrically, they actually provide the foundation for the overall result. Because I like looking at my techniques more geometrically and mathematically. I've got to a certain point where I can understand like our craft in math, and mathematics is so beautiful and amazing. So this is a little like pop into like my mind. Okay, so here I'm rolling in with a level 11 ash base with 40 volume. This tone I want to be super cool. On a level 3, that's for natural. With the 11 ash, it'll give me a cool base. The second color, I want to pull the warmth. I want that contrast. So my second color here is an 8 with 40 volume, a level 8 gold. So that will pull a lot of her natural warmth and the existing warmth within the actual tube of color. Okay, so now that I've gone into like the chemical formulations and why I selected those colors, I'll go into the technique. So the pinwheel technique is like a big oval circle, and every single section begins at the exact same point. Basically it's around the crown area. So to pull off the pinwheel technique and make it look sophisticated, expensive, and beautiful, you have to understand certain key elements of the mathematics behind this technique. Okay, so every section begins at the exact same point. So you have to make sure, right, that each section you weave or fold the hair from thin to wider, because you have to understand the math behind what you're actually doing. If you have like 20 foils all connecting at the same point, if they were weaved or sliced at the same depth, in the center you would get a gigantic blob of color, and that's what you want to avoid. So when you're working this technique, you have to go from thinner to thicker. So thinner being the thinnest point is at the point of origin, and widest being at the very edge of your foil. So just think of that. It's technical, just like hair cutting or like anything with architecture. Whenever you have two main sections or two lines that connect together, you will get weight, or you'll get like a stronger piece. And that applies to chemicals also. So just keep this in mind every time you're working this pinwheel technique, because I've been playing with this for 20 years and I never aim for like a heavy blotch on top. Okay, and work in circular manners, right? So I put the foil at the seam, I put the tint in the mid shaft, and then I hit the roots really gently. And here I'm using my highlight violet, and I just close up the foils. And just once you actually get your skill sets, like your foil works down, each foil at this length honestly should take you about 20 seconds. If you're over 20 seconds, you actually need to go back and refine your craft, your skill sets, and your intention. So you're not jumping around, because once you actually have the basics down, then you can start to fly. And out of my arsenal of chemical techniques, pinwheel is actually one of my favorites, because it gives you a marked distinction Most people have seen it, but they haven't done it, and they don't understand the philosophy or the little minute details that actually make an awesome pinwheel technique like blow the client's mind and like, oh my god, I love this, I'm coming back every time, as opposed to those who've watched it but they don't understand the details about the math and the technique of about going thinner to wider and so forth. So this technique is a really good money maker in the salon, and I've been using it for over 20 years. Okay, so your foil timing. You need to make sure all your packets are perfectly clean. It's whatever you do, it has to be clean, perfect, and amazing. You can't be like so-so about stuff. You have to get the foils really close to the roots, and you have to watch your timing. And when your foil work is accurate, so I just sliced it, I lift the hair, I place the foil, and the hair goes down. I place the finger, I hit the mid shaft, I hit the roots, I lift the hair up, I hit product, and then I pull the hair down. So all my working product and hair, then the same geographical area, then the same space. And working this way with this technique is super clean, it's super fast, so you really don't have to complicate things. If you really want to like get your head around this technique, you actually have to throw it into practicality. Like on video, this is theory, right? Well, I'm speaking in theory, but you're watching the end results like live on video. So you see like the mindset behind the technique and the actual application of it. And again, this is a really good money maker in salon because you're looking at about 24 to 12 foils depending on the heaviness of the technique that you're working, and that's about it. So if you can control your time management per foil, after processing time, it's like an additional 30 minutes, and it will up or double your ticket. I slice the hair, I place the foil, I'll elevate the hair, put a foil at the seam, use tension to hold the foil down, mid shaft, then I hit the roots really gently, and this is my high lift eyelet, lift it up, pull it down, lift it up, pull it down, close the foil. It's not brain surgery, and the clients actually love it. Alright, and that's our pinwheel. Enjoy.